All right. Jay So Life goes, merch idea. That's your opinion type shirt. Okay. Yeah, that actually, you know what? That could be a shirt from last week. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Blackest Panther, $20. Ladies, are you 304s? Never mind, that was rhetorical. The actual question is, since women deny being hoes, why do women feel comfortable being seen in public with hoes or think that it's ever okay for a woman to have a high body count? Okay, so we'll go ahead and ask, we got to preface this.
Yeah.
How many of you guys think it's okay for a woman to have a high body count? Raise your hands if you think it's okay.
Why does it matter?
Okay, so it doesn't matter. So it's okay. So two, three, four. Can we raise the hands nice and high so the audience can see who thinks it's okay? Okay, so
not that
4.
it's okay.
4.
Yeah, exactly. Not that it's okay, but
why do we care?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
like,
I mean,
so
honestly,
you know what?
people
I'm
could
gonna
lie.
raise my hand. I think it's because I ain't. I'm gonna raise my hand.
Okay, so that's 6.
Okay.
So that's 6 of you guys think it's okay. It's not a problem. Okay. Then
He said it's not a problem. Let me put my hand down because he said if you think it's okay, like I'm not judging nobody,
Exactly.
anybody. I'm not judging
that is
anybody. It's okay, but
I mean, okay and not a
preferably,
problem are
what I would
the
choose.
same thing, essentially.
No.
Because if it's a problem, then I'm gonna put my hand down.
I mean,
like there's things that are
what is the opposite
beneficial.
of okay? Problem.
Nah. It don't have to be a problem. It doesn't have to be a problem.
I mean, we don't know your body
I
count.
think my
but
whole
okay.
thinking is that people can lie. So would you really ever know?
exactly.
If they're being honest, that's my
Exactly.
thing. So
Because
it doesn't
everybody,
really matter.
like me personally, I grow from things, so people can grow from things. Like it don't have to be a problem in that person's life, individually.
I think it's
This is
important
crazy.
to be
Yeah, as well.
safe.
So
Yeah,
you're
if
saying,
you're
So you're saying it's
friendly,
okay, which is
it's okay.
fine.
Yeah.
But you do understand that saying something is okay is the equivalent to saying it's not a problem, because a problem means it's not okay.
Mhm.
You, however you want to think about it, but like I just said, what I said. I
Icy,
don't think
come
it's
on,
a problem.
Icy.
I'm not judging nobody.
Come on, Icy.
I'm
Come
not
on,
judging
Icy.
nobody. I don't think it's a problem because if you can grow from it, then it's
Okay.
not a problem.
So in other words, you think it's okay. Cool.
That's why I
and
raised
then
my
he's
hand,
saying,
'cause people grow from it
why do women feel
individually.
comfortable being seen in public with hoes? Well, that answers your question because they don't think it's a problem.
Yeah.
There you go.
Blackest Panther.
Because I don't judge nobody. I pray for them. I don't judge them.
Exactly.
But I think if
do
you're
at the-
out with a girl who I don't know, I don't really have a lot of hoe friends, but if I did have hoe friends, I feel like they respect my boundaries when we out. They're not
Yeah,
gonna do the hoe shit around me because I'm gonna be like,
But can you
sis,
admit that having whole friends, you're gonna be in certain environments where you may not want to be?
hoe shit gonna happen?
Absolutely.
So ultimately, you're still in that environment, which means you might be considered one too.
Yeah.
And
Just
I
like
don't-
me.
and
What's
me
the point?
personally,
I mean, I don't have a lot of
care.
hoe friends, but if I see a man out and I know he be out in the streets, I'm gonna assume that everybody he with out in the streets too. Like,
So
it's,
imagine you.
yeah. I
So
agree.
question, why do you not hang out with girls that are hoes if it's not a problem?
It's just not my lifestyle, and if I don't agree with you, what you do, I just don't want to hang out with you. Like, if you smoke crack, I'm not gonna hang out with you because I don't smoke crack. Like,
Okay, so you think it's not smoking crack is not okay then?
yes, absolutely.
Okay, but why don't you have hoes? If you don't think being a hoe is, if you think being a hoe is okay, why not have hoe
No,
friends?
I'm not saying being a hoe is okay. I'm just saying I don't care.
You raised
I'm
your
not
hand
gonna.
for it a second ago.
Yeah, because I don't have a problem with it because I'm not gonna ask you your body count. Like, I don't care. Like,
don't
I'm not
care.
gonna be
That's your
like, oh,
pussy.
what's
That's
your,
your
how
thing.
many have you?
You
You
can
know what I'm
tell
saying? Like,
someone's actions though, and like how they move. You could tell though.
yeah.
But are you sure about
If their
that, though?
lifestyle does not blend with my lifestyle, then we can't be friends.
Exactly.
But if your lifestyle being a whole interferes with my lifestyle, we gonna have some distance.
Because what if my friend
Because
do
my
her
lifestyle
shit?
is not the same, so we're gonna have some distance. But I don't judge you. I love you at the end of the day because everybody has their own individual life. And if you in my presence, it's a reason for that. And all I could do is pray for you.
Like,
Okay.
what if
Like,
you do your
everybody
whole stuff
different.
after hours?
Everybody different.
So
not around
if
me.
you're praying for them, that means it's clearly not okay.
If they grow from it, it's part of their story. It's okay. They're meant to go through it so they can grow and be the person they meant to be.
Why not just
Okay,
avoid
just
it
avoid
altogether?
Because we don't know that we're humans. We're stupid, so we do stupid shit. Like we don't know what the fuck we getting into.
So I guess it isn't okay then.
No, I agree.
If
with
it's part of
you.
your growth, it's okay, and that's that.
But how would you know it's part of their growth?
Because you see the fruits. You see somebody like grow from it, then you see like you don't know until you see their story. Like you can't judge nobody because you don't know what's going on in that moment.
But wouldn't it be fair to say
Like
just
they
never
was
go
ho-ho
through it? For
and they got
example, let's say I decide to start smoking crack and I do it for 3 years and I realize, damn, you know what? I want to quit this and I'm going to grow from this. And I actually do grow from it.
There's
That's
benefit.
fine.
It was
Hold on.
part of your story.
But you still a
but here's the
crackhead.
thing though. Here's the thing. What if I never got over it and I stay addicted for years, which most people end up in the latter?
Then you're an example of that lifestyle. It's only one of you, and you're gonna be that example. So other people that you meant to bless by seeing your story, they're not gonna do the same thing. They're not gonna have the same exact life as you.
So would it be fair to say it's a problem if most people aren't going to be able to overcome it?
Individually, if you don't grow from it, it's a problem. If you grow from it, it's not a problem.
I feel like either way, they still gonna call you a crackhead. Either way, you still gonna be a hoe, even if you get married and you was a hoe back in the day.
Can you admit that like there's not too many reformed hoes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
No,
still gotta be a
I
hoe.
disagree with that, because what about women or men who've been through sexual assault, and they are these people who've had sexual assault happen to them, they become hypersexual.
Another level, though.
And so they're hoes on the street, men and women, right? And then they find the person that they're supposed to be with, and they are reformed. They settle down and they realize what they did in the past was wrong. They become the example that you were just speaking of. They grew from their past experiences, realized it was wrong at the time, but that doesn't make them a bad person for what they were doing at that time. They just were trying to learn. It was a learning process for them.
It was beneficial.
So guys should accept the girl regardless of her past.
How's that fair?
I think so. I think we should. So I'm a very open person. I look at everyone's past because we don't know what their circumstances were growing up. We don't know what their lifestyles were. Does that make them a quality person? Not necessarily. They could be deep down, and they just have to open that up.
So they should be accepted.
For me, I accept almost anyone unless they directly affect my lifestyle.
Okay. Well, do the rest of you guys agree with that? That a girl that maybe has a shady past with promiscuity should be accepted by men? Yes.
I think if she,
I mean, y'all said it's okay. So by extension,
every man has their own opinion. So if that man does not want to choose her, then he does not have to. Everybody has free will.
But human beings are way more alike than people tend to want to admit. Do you think in a woman that has a checkered past with being promiscuous deserves to be accepted by a majority of men for a serious relationship?
I think
yes or no?
Yes.
Yes?
No, by a majority of men. No.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I've been told by men to lie about body count.
Okay. Yeah. Well, wouldn't that prove that having a high body count will disqualify you?
Exactly. Yes, that's why I'm agreeing with you. I am agreeing with you that men will look down on us.
Okay, so you're saying no, she shouldn't be accepted.
Oh, right. No, yeah.
All right. Do you think they should be accepted with a high body count?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's just dependent everything. Like, for example, what if when she was younger, she
just yes or no? Should she be accepted with her past? Having being promiscuous in the past, she should be.
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
No.
No. Okay. Raise your hands real quick. The girl said yes. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Let's say you meet a guy, everything is going great, and then you find out that he used to suck dick every now and then, like back in the day. Should that guy be accepted?
No, that's my sexual preference. I don't like queer.
Okay.
I don't like gay guys.
I don't like gay.
All right. What about you? Should he be accepted?
No.
Okay. Should he be accepted?
No.
No. Well, you said no already. No. Interesting how they will go ahead and hold a man's past against him, but if a man holds his past,
she was sucking a lot of dick. He was
if you were having sexual relationships with men, it's different because at the end of the day, it's the same sex.
It's not.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, wait, but why does
ladies.
I don't
It doesn't even
I just
matter.
disagree with that because I'm
If
bisexual. So
Of
like,
course you are.
why would I judge a man for that?
Okay, you know what? Here's a scenario. There's two options. Either you have sex with 15 men or one bad partner. What do you think a guy would prefer in that?
One bad partner.
One bad partner.
You can teach somebody
One
sex.
bad
So
partner.
if you know that, the higher body count, isn't that a sign that like you're doing something wrong?
Yes.
So
absolutely.
What I've realized is that, see, it's very interesting. I don't know if y'all realized it, but we just kind of got you guys with the trap card here with the female logic, right?
You triggered my trap card!
On one hand, you guys are saying women should be accepted regardless of their past, right? But then on the other hand, when I put it, okay, should a man be accepted regardless of his past? And you guys are like, no. And I find it interesting because men typically don't want women that are promiscuous. Women typically don't want men that are homosexual. So why does one's past matter way more? I would argue that a gay man is the functional equivalent to a very promiscuous woman.
I agree.
And you said it earlier.
Okay.
Sexual preference. So a guy would prefer on paper, you know what, less bodies, more clean. I want that.
But I mean, y'all see what I mean here, right? Like a woman is expected to, be accepted regardless of her past. But if a man went ahead and tried to play that game, he would never get accepted.
Well, see, what I was saying was I think
stereotype.
everybody should be accepted, men, women, whatever. I just think it's a preference. I've had this conversation with one of my friends from college, and we ain't friends no more because she feel like I don't know if I can say this word.
No.
Okay. Well, okay, we got into it
Well,
because she
Give
feels.
us a clean version of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like not cool with the.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't like the people on the other team.
Yeah, she
Okay.
thinks I should
All right.
date men who are open and like all types of things, and I disagree with that because that's not my preference.
But
So
if you notice, right, even a very good point there, it's not your preference. So, for example, let's say I had to beat the odds and a girl's been with like 20 dudes, her STD chances are way higher than a girl's been with one dude.
Mhm.
So, same thing with a guy that's open, his chances of getting certain things like AIDS is higher because you get in the butt.
Mhm.
So, it's like preference, once again, is sexual.
yeah, so preference matters.
Yeah.
You got in the butt.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But what about people who are tested normally?
Yeah.
But you don't know.
But you don't know that
No,
for
but
years.
you
Like,
have to
let's
have
be
that conversation
scientific.
with the person you're sleeping with. You have to ask them that before you sleep with them.
But are people going to be honest?
There's
I've
papers
made
to
people
prove that.
show
You show me
me.
your
Yeah,
papers.
show me.
Michelle,
Show me
you
your papers
realize
that you're
that
getting tested.
What he just said doesn't show up for years sometimes, right?
That takes a little while.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
I'm a scientist. I'm
Some
sorry. I gotta be
children
realistic
are
about this shit.
All right. Interesting. So we saw the contradiction there, but
Yep.
fantastic.
All right.
All right. We got.